following segment will give you some insight into the experiences of the volunteers who went to Tennessee.
The initial process actually started on the bus ride here from the airport.
You know, because before we left, you know, it was a thing about, you know, we don't know what we're getting into. And
we didn't know how the program was. We didn't know if anybody was going to like people from California being out here.
I couldn't believe how excited they were to be coming into another environment.
The difference between there and here was something they had no idea what actually was going to change. I didn't know what to expect.
being over here is a lot different.
I didn't really know what we were coming to. And the biggest thing was the change of culture from the California environment.
You're not a number anymore. You're not CDC numbers. I mean, it's personalized. It's please, thank you, sir. You guys, I mean, you really feel like not so much, I wouldn't say equal, but you feel like a human being in here.
They give us, just about everything that we need to feel comfortable.
Everything in general is way better than California. You don't feel that much tension because you don't have no gun towers around. You don't see the officers walking along with batons or pepper spray, so you don't feel threatened or anything like that.
And the program in CCA, the way you guys welcome us, any inmate would be enthused to come and live in an environment like this. This is the type of environment that would rehabilitate you, first of all, actuate you back into society. You feel like you're human here.
It'll make you feel a lot more, more at ease.
Tell us a little bit about the in-processing.
A nice flight and a little bus ride, and we got here and we took our chains off and they gave us a hot meal and we got to take a shower and they gave us clothes right away. And
they greeted us with open arms, welcome us, real friendly, real friendly.
And they wanted to know about would they receive their property soon, and I told them the property, as we were speaking, was being packed up to be shipped here to the facility, and it arrived yesterday. So we started giving out their property.
What are the housing conditions like in the West Tennessee facility?
It's very safe.
The level of safety here is very high. There's always someone here watching, so that's very good. And there's always an officer in the pod making sure all the inmates are not being mistreated in no type of way.
It's 40 men to a pod. There's not so many people.
Everything is smooth.
It's not crowded. It's nice.
It's a two-man cell that, it's real big.
Cells are bigger. It's a lot cleaner.
And our windows aren't frosted over, so we have a view of the nice cow pastures and the sunrises.
We got microwave here, you can have your TV.
Plus the cable and this and that. I mean, you get 79 channels here. ESPN, can't beat that. We watch sports all day here. That's what we've been doing since we've been here, watching sports.
Your cells are open all day long except for a few counts. From 6:15, 6:30 in the morning till 10:30 at night, and 12:30 on weekends.
I mean, we're out of your cell all day. You're going in and out of your cell.
And if you have best dorm of the week, you get late night and cheeseburgers, pizza, and all these other goings-on.
Did the transferees have access to the canteen right away?
The list isn't as long as entailed, but the prices are a little higher, but everybody goes to the store that day.
And they were also given $20 once they got here to be able to go to commissary. And they went to commissary and spent that.
Which help all of us because, we got to wait for the money process and wait for our package, so that's a big help for everybody to get their cosmetics and stuff like that.
How is the food?
The food is good. You get real food. We get hot meals. It's cooked. It's not half cooked. And it's so much better. 3 hot meals, you can't beat that. I mean, it's different. I like the food. The food is better over here. But mainly, everybody likes the 3 hot meals than bag lunch or stuff like that. But yeah, I like the food's all right. It's good. Yeah.
What have you been told about visitation privileges?
Visitation is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with a limit of 3 visitors at a time, but you can rotate those visitors because there's only a table for 4. 1 hour if you're a local resident, if your visit lives in Tennessee or a surrounding state. 2 hours if it's a little further, and 8 hours if it's California, Arizona, or somewhere further away, 4 times a month. There is no family visits or conjugal visits as of yet for this state, for this facility or this company.
What have you been told so far about the jobs and educational opportunities?
Once we go through orientation, we all will be assigned a job. If you don't want that job, you can go into a vocational trade.
According to staff, everybody here has a pay number.
The lowest pay an hour is 25 cents.
And as far as I know, even students have pay numbers.
If you work half of the day, then you get your vocational the other half.
Beyond that, we'll have a computer vocation lab, which will be a GED preparation course, all the way up to a Microsoft Office specialist where they can start with keyboarding, all the way up to advanced Excel and spreadsheets.
We get our choice. It's not that, they give us this and this is something we have to take.
Do you have an impression of how your medical and dental treatment will be handled?
The atmosphere we're getting is we'll have no problem getting our medical treatment.
Well, they get you right in there because of the old population out there in California. It takes a while to get to see a doctor.
As far as dental, they're already willing to give us dental exams. They already did that already.
What can you tell us about mail and phone procedures?
Mail procedures is better. They have the mail gets delivered the same day it gets here.
The packages, as soon as you get them, you get them. As soon as they arrive at this facility, you get them the same day.
Each inmate received 10 envelopes with paper and pen to be able to write their families.
So the mail is much faster. Your phone calls, you have, I believe, 20 minutes, roughly.
I don't know, the phones are on all day.
But they're on all day. You can
Till 10:39.
use the phone whenever you want.